Good evening. I'm Toni Whitley, a lifelong supporter of and advocate for the Women's Center, and I'm so honored to join you this evening and lead our call to action. You know, our theme tonight, and possibly for the last 7 months across our country and maybe the world, is building resiliency together. What resilience means to me, by definition, is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, from tragedies, from tough situations. It fundamentally means toughness. But what does resiliency look like to me? Please flash up my favorite photo for just a moment. This is a photo my daughter sent me in the midst of the pandemic, my youngest daughter. And this is the photo that helps remind me of what she feels like with having the safety net behind her in all that she does, ready to protect, ready to look to the sides with peripheral vision for what she may not see straight ahead. That feeling, that mother warrior, that kind of mother tiger feeling is what all of us feel towards our family, towards those we love. We want them to make it. We want them to continue, and we're willing to fight for them. So why the Women's Center? And why this theme? Because what the Women's Center superpower is scaling that feeling you have for your own family, for the women, the mothers, the sisters, the nieces, the aunts, the daughters, the stepdaughters, the granddaughters, the great-granddaughters that you have in your world. That feeling that you would do anything for them is what the Women's Center does at scale for all women, women in every background, every position, everything that they have faced and everything they are facing. That's why for a couple of decades, I've been totally supportive of this amazing organization. And I ask you to think about what it means to be supportive of the Women's Center this evening. So what does support to the Women's Center look like? Well, let's pull up the slide for a moment on the giving levels. And support to the Women's Center is really tangible. Every dollar you give makes a tangible impact. So let's just quickly review the 9 giving levels that we see on the slide here, from $10,000, which is advocacy for 65 survivors, all the way to $50, which is the intake and therapy for a new client. Wherever you find yourself on that scale, the key is to find yourself on that scale, to give and to give as best you can, as much as you can, with a heart to know that it will be taken care of quite well. So listen, as I think about that, I want to make sure you know that you can not only give with cash, you can give with stock. And if you're in a company that can match your gift, as I am, match that gift. Do all that you can, all the better, if we can just continually scale our giving to the Women's Center. Now, let's see if we take a look at, and I'm going to try to look to another screen here just to see where we are in our giving. And excuse me that I don't have the number up. I'm going to try one more second here to get it up and let you look at where we are. The last time I looked, we were at 47,288 as a starting place. I know we're probably further than that now, and I'll get current in a moment. But I want to thank Carrie and Madeline and David and Jean and Nikki and John and 20 other families and my own husband and our family for the giving to get us started tonight for this call to action. I have no doubt that we on this call in these few moments will match what has already been started, this primer, which is phenomenal to get us started. But let's match that and do even more while we're here for these few moments. So to get us in the mood for giving, one of the wonderful ways to get in the mood for giving is some donation enhancing music that will be provided for us over the next few minutes by Sub Radio. While they're playing, please get on your keyboards, give. And we thank you. Sub Radio, ready to hear from you.